Every season begins the same way. A blank chart, a fixed budget, and 11 decisions that will define your next 38 game weeks. This is the Cosmic Cartographer's Almanack, your map through Game Week 1's budget gravity, its new defensive DEFCON landscape, and the on-pitch constellations that separate a good draft from a great one. Let's chart your course. At the center of every draft sit two heavyweights, Erling Haaland at 15.5 million and Bruno Fernandes at 12 million. Together, that's 27.5 million, merely a third of your entire budget, gone before you've picked a single defender. But here's the key insight. Premium heaviness doesn't require carrying dead weight. This year's pricing has fundamentally altered the game's gravity. Your season won't be won by these two names. It'll be won by how ruthlessly you optimize what's left. Your 6.5 million engines, your 5.5 million pivots, and your 4 to 4.5 million enablers. This season brings a rule change that quietly reshapes defensive value. Under the new DEFCON system, traditional center-backs are penalized, while ball-playing fullbacks and defensive midfielders are rewarded. 2 bonus points the moment a player hits 12 defensive contributions. That makes players like Gabriel a proven, if pricier, anchor. But the real diagnostic board points elsewhere. Mamadou Sangare, averaging over 14 defensive contributions per 90, is a DEFCON monster who effectively starts every match with a guaranteed +2. Maharemovic brings elite baseline defending paired with attacking threat as a new Leeds signing. And Vuskovic offers Brighton's high-ceiling differential for short-term fixture targeting. Here's a number most managers overlook. 0.26 penalties are awarded per Premier League match. Carry one recognized taker, and your game week probability of a penalty sits around 10%. Carry 3, and it climbs to 30. Carry 5, and you're close to a coin flip, roughly 50%. Being a penalty taker is the most underrated mechanic in the game. By intentionally stacking budget and mid-priced takers, names like Enzo Lefebvre, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and João Pedro, alongside Bruno and Haaland, you're not hoping for a penalty, you're mathematically engineering one, in roughly half your game weeks. Now, the timing question. When do you deploy Bench Boost? Game Week 1 offers the information advantage. Deploy immediately with a wildcard-built 15-man squad, leaning on Brighton's home tie against Aston Villa. The upside? Maximum pre-season information, fewer injury surprises, and a clean runway into your Game Week 6 wildcard. The downside? Villa is a historically tough fixture, and Brighton's midweek European football brings rotation risk. Game Week 2 instead plays the fixture differential, holding the chip to triple up on Coventry and Sunderland, targeting statistically weaker opponents like Hull's poor underlying expected goals conceded. But that plan is brittle. A single Game Week 1 injury can break it, and it forces an early Game Week 3 wildcard once those fixtures dry up. Here's the optimal alignment. A 3-5-2, built to carry 2 premium heavyweights while maximizing a 6.5 million midfield engine room. Up front, Haaland and João Pedro. Through the middle, 5 players stretching from Bruno at 12 million down to Sobo at 7, a midfield doing double duty on both threat and value. A back 3 of Mosquera, Williams, and Jack protects Kinski in goal, with Lamens, Davis, Igley, and Fraser rounding out an affordable bench. The stars are aligned. This is your Game Week 1 draft. Set. Now consider the alternative. A 3-4-3. Built around what we call the value chasm. 7.5 million buys you either a forward or a midfielder. And this year, that's not a neutral choice. FPL deliberately reduced forward prices this season, and 6 to 7.5 million forwards like Calvert-Lewin and João Pedro are outproducing equally priced midfielders. Alongside Haaland up top, a 5-man core from Bruno through Sangare and a backline anchored by Raya, This formation survives the value chasm by leaning directly into it. The true test of any Game Week 1 draft isn't its opening lineup, it's how easily it pivots. Here, a 4-3-3 alignment shows that flexibility in action. A 4 million enabler like Leif Davis can step seamlessly into the back line without burning a transfer, keeping your powder dry for game weeks 3 and 4. Haaland, João Pedro and Brobby lead the line. Bruno, Mbeumo and Solis hold the middle, and a 4-man defense rotates in behind them. Proof that a well-built squad doesn't need a wildcard to change shape. This second pivot map reveals what we call the low block anomaly. Targeting Game Week 2 specifically means stacking 4.5 to 5 million assets from Coventry and Sunderland. A brittle, high-variance defensive shield built entirely to exploit Hull's poor underlying expected goals conceded. It's a 5-man defensive line: White, Gvardiol, Maguire, Hume, and Thomas, designed for one game week, one matchup, one window of opportunity. So which path is right? 4 strategies, 4 philosophies. Strategy 1. The Bench Boost 2 Gambler plays a 3-4-3 leaning on double Coventry defense. Strategy 2. The Bench Boost 1 Pragmatist also runs 3-4-3 but deploys immediately, leaning on Brighton against Villa. Strategy 3. The No-Chip Purist plays a patient 3-5-2 built around a triple Arsenal defense of Raya, Calafiori, and Mosquera. No chips, just a robust squad from game week 1 through 5. And strategy 4, the 100% optimum, algorithmically maximizes expected points at 67.1 by skipping bench boost altogether in favor of a top-heavy starting 11 featuring Richarlison, Odegaard, and Shaw. 3 takeaways to carry into deadline day. 1. Budget gravity is absolute. The 15.5 million tied up in Haaland and the 12 million in Bruno mean your season is defined not by your premiums, but by the efficiency of everything beneath them. 2. Align with the DEFCON engine. Build your defense around ball-playing fullbacks and defensive midfielders like Sangare and Vuskovic, not traditional centre-backs. And 3. Time your celestial alignment. Whether Bench Boost lands in Game Week 1 for information, Game Week 2 for fixtures, or Game Week 6 held in reserve, the chip dictates your wildcard timeline. Choose it and commit. The maps are drawn, the stars are aligned. Navigate the Game Week 1 cosmos.